Hi guys, I'm Shayna, and if you're new to my channel, I do reviews on various TV shows. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, I'm reviewing Love Island USA Season 4, Episode 26. And so we pick up where we left off. Kat and Sydney left off single, but we found out that a new guy was entering the house. He was entering the villa. His name is Joel. And so we find out about Joel. He is 28 years old. He's a welder from Massachusetts. The ladies find him attractive. They like his dark hair and dark features. Bella said he's yummy and her type. And Joel says he is a competitive bodybuilder that owns his own home and eventually wants to build a gym. So he's really into physical fitness, and he told everyone that his type is a fun-sized girl that's fit. Isaiah, he asks, who everybody's coupled up with. Isaiah, we know he's technically coupled up with Phoebe, but he said Phoebe's free. You can have her. Sydney is my girl. Like, Sydney is off limits. She's mine. So we move on. Chaz tells Bella that Phoebe's interested in him. And I just think that he just likes whoever likes him. Whoever gives him attention, he gives them attention. Chaz for everybody. Chaz can honestly just go home. Like, I'm over him. He can leave. So Joel tells Nadia, he pulls her and he talks to her off to the side and tells her he's wanted to talk to her. He came into the house knowing he wanted to talk to her. Nadia's overly excited. She's saying everything he's saying is funny. Maybe they edited that out because I didn't hear him say anything funny. She was just giggly and excited that he wanted her, but I still do not think she truly wants Jeff. Yeah, she needs to leave my boy alone. Jeff needs to snap out of it. I think she may end up talking to Joel later on, but she said she's happy in her couple. She's open to getting to know him, but she's content where she is, and she's starting to catch feelings for Jeff. So Chaz is giving Phoebe a million compliments when they're talking to the side. They end up having a makeout session. It's getting hot and heavy. Phoebe goes off and she tells her supposed best friend in the house, Bella, that they kissed and there's a lot of chemistry. I see what everyone's saying. I heard the talks. I read the comments on the last review. Phoebe and Chaz can get out of there together. Phoebe can go. Like, I'm starting to feel like Sydney. I'm mad that Isaiah did this. But, she comes in for the drama. She's playing the game. She's just going with whoever she can to stay in the villa at this point because so much chemistry, hot and heavy. 2 days ago, you weren't even looking his way. So we see Isaiah and Sydney, and he's apologizing. We already know. We heard it all before. It's redundant. He said he's going to really put a lot of effort in. We'll see. Whatever. It's the same old thing with them. We didn't get enough Timmy and Zeta this time. Like, I need a couple to root for, and they're the only ones, and we barely got anything from them. So the love triangle, Chaz, Phoebe, and Bella talk. And Bella's telling Chaz she already knows. Phoebe already told her that they kissed. So that's what Chaz said he was coming to tell her. She knows already. It looks like she's ready to move on and start talking to Joel. She said, I'm not Bobo the fool. Girl, it's Boo Boo the fool. Girl. But she said, I ain't no fool, and I'm not going to stay in this love triangle. I'm moving on. Joel came right on time. So Joel and Bella are having a nice conversation. Joel saying he's dating for marriage. I said, Joel, you're on the wrong show. You're a little bit more mature for this crowd. They look like they're just trying to have fun, and you're talking about you bought a house. You're talking about future career goals and life plans and marriage. They said they're ready for marriage. Bella says, I'm young, but I'm not dating just to date around. I'm dating for marriage. I like Bella. I do like Bella, but I think Joel should be on a different show. Maybe he should have went on The Bachelorette or something. I don't think anyone here is truly ready for marriage. Bella says she's a Cancer, Joel's a Taurus, and Team Cancer. I'm a Cancer too, and my ex-fiance was a Taurus, and that did not end well. So, girl, we can't always listen to these zodiac signs. I mean, they're supposed to be compatible on paper, but we just got to see how it goes. And truthfully, I don't think she's over the Chaz situation that fast. So the next morning, Chaz is telling Timmy that he wants to lock in with Bella. You know, he realized after that hot makeout session that he's more attracted to Bella physically and he has more chemistry with Bella. So Phoebe thought she was doing something. She thought, but she didn't. Bella is moving on with Joel because the next day she's up there. She's on the other side talking to Joel. And Timmy tells Chaz basically in so many words that he's just been taking Bella for granted and there's only so much more that she'll be able to take. And he's saying, you know what, he's finally made up his mind. Too little, too late. Snooze, you lose. You was kissing on her best friend. Really? And now you want to knock in the next day because you realize, okay. So Bella shares a kiss with Joel. So I'm like, yes, Bella, good, right on time. Move on. Zeta gets a text, and they find out they'll be playing a game, Snog, Mary, or Pie. Almost all the guys pied Deb because of the way she did Jesse. So she said she was expecting it. You know, she took it in stride. And she said Chad pied me, and he wasn't. He said, I'm for the boys. You weren't even in the house at the time. What? So Jeff is having trouble saying Snog. But when he proposed, of course, he sounded very sexy. And I just, you know, accepted. Joel snogs Phoebe and proposes to Bella. And so, you know, Phoebe was looking a little taken aback. It's the girls' turn. And, oh, I said Joel. Yeah, Joel does that, but it looks like Phoebe was also surprised when Chaz proposed to Bella. So all the guys that Phoebe thought she had in her back pocket seemed like they were really more interested in Bella. All's fair in Love Island. The girls' turn is up next. We're reversing the roles. The girls are going to do the same things. Most of the ladies pied Isaiah because of what he did to Sydney, and Sydney was very happy about it. It made her day, and Isaiah was expecting it. Phoebe straddles Chad, and you got to watch that Phoebe. You got to watch her. She proposes to Joel after he proposed to Bella. So Bella pied Chaz and snogged Joel, and I didn't see what she proposed to. Sydney proposed to Jesse of all people. I guess because Jesse realized that he was missing out with Deb and he learned his lesson, and she wants Isaiah to learn his as well. She pied Isaiah. She is the type, I can tell in real life, to hold a grudge, or she will hold on to things. I hold on to things at times as well, so I get it. But she did say afterwards in the confessional that now that she's gotten that off her chest and he's learned his lesson, she's ready to start a fresh start. But she's not going to be able to fully let her guard down until they're a couple again because she's still single right now. So Bella told Chaz that she wants to move on with Joel. Remember, Chaz was going to tell Bella that he wanted to lock in with her, but Bella's saying, no thanks, I like Joel, I'm moving on. So now that Chaz has done that, he can go. I know he's probably just going to try to go back over there with Phoebe. That's what I'm thinking at this moment. But I'm glad that Bella stood her ground. Kat and Jared said that they wanted to stick with each other. Nothing exciting there. They already said that the last time. The host returns, and we know when she returns that she comes to shake things up. So they're not happy to see her. She tells the Islanders, America has voted, and it's time for some couples to possibly go home. So the 5 couples that are safe in no particular order. Well, the first 4 are in no particular order. The last couple got the least amount of votes. So we have Phoebe and Isaiah, Zeta and Timmy, which I'm sure was number 1, obviously, Nadia and Jeff, Deb and Jesse, and Courtney and Chad got the least amount of votes, but they are safe. So Shantae and Jared and Bella and Chaz are sent home, and I was devastated because my girl Bella has to go. I really like Bella, and she has to leave, and I really wanted to see what would have happened between Bella and Joel. But it's crazy that Bella has to leave and Phoebe gets to stay when it really should have been the other way around. Since Jared's leaving, Kat said, there's nothing here for me. I'm leaving too. So, to my surprise, Kat was legit when it came to Jared. She said, I found what I'm looking for. So there's no reason for me to stay. I'm leaving. I think since Kat opted to leave, they should have let Bella stay. But, you know, that's how the game works. And we have someone coming back. She's from a previous season, but I just started watching last season with Cache and them, so I'm not familiar with who she is. And I didn't finish that season after Cache got off, honestly. So I don't know. She came later on. I don't know who this person is. I will look her up to see who she is, but she's making a comeback. So I guess we'll get ready for that. That should turn some things around, and it gives Joel another option since he was starting to connect with Bella and she's gone. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm interested to see how the next episode will go, so we'll meet back here. Otherwise, bye.